So Pisces, your week commencing the 10th of February forecast begins with a very powerful connection between the Sun and Mercury, which can just intensify something that's been going on for the last few weeks. A desire to perhaps retreat a little bit, but do some deep thinking. You may have found yourself very much connected to your past. Mutable signs like yours are said to be much more nostalgic, and you may have been unpicking some of the events of your life, trying to understand some of the history of it and get some new insights and perspectives. For some Pisces people, you may have even been having some counselling or working with a life coach, trying to tap in to some of your resources that lay deep within you. And you know, that can pay off. It may have started to pay off towards the end of last week. There may have been promising signs from some research you've done, whether it is marketing research or just understanding something in terms of an overall perspective. And as Pluto continues to link to Venus, the money planet in your second house, some good news financially could come in, but it may be linked to an old contact or an experience that you've had that's still just as relevant today, but could be repackaged in some kind of fresher manner. Equally, the combination of all the 12th house energy recently may have seen you somewhat reclusive. And in some ways, this may be because work has been a little bit stressful, particularly if you have anything to do with technology or customer service job, because of the energy that comes from the electricity of Uranus in your third house. And at the heart of this week, midweek, if you feel that it's more give than get, and it is having somewhat of an impact on your nervous system, the level of adrenaline that you have, if you're feeling an excess, there's part of you that may want to, in some ways, escape. Now, if you could get some leave, if you are feeling the demands of others quite keenly, good for you. But I want you to know that all the prepping and understanding and thinking that you've been doing recently is going to see a major shift, because by Friday, Mercury emerges into your sign. Now, if you know your technical astrology, you'll know that Mercury is not at its absolute best in the sign of Pisces, because Mercury likes to be detached, it likes to be logical, and it likes precision. Yours is a water sign, so you bring a more emotional dimension. But actually, Mercury moving into your own sign is going to see you start to come out from this deep cocoon that may have really been quite profound recently. But if you do work somewhere where it's not very supportive, it's not very acknowledging, it's not very nurturing, you may find yourself actually wanting to start looking at other options. And the second half of February can be extremely dynamic for you, particularly once Mars goes direct on the 24th. Obviously, the Sun moving to join up with Mercury, Saturn, the North Node, and Neptune on the 18th will help. But then you have a new moon on the 28th. So even if you have felt quite marooned, a little bit low in spirits or vitality, or even a bit kind of overwhelmed by the sheer demands of life, know that you're getting back on the front foot. Saturn has been teaching you over the last couple of years that you can't do everything. You still need to prioritize, but a much more interactive and energized second half of February awaits. But this is a week when there are some delicate strands you still need to work through, but you could see some kind of financial nugget within the whole process. If you've yet to visit my new website, please do so at www.patrickarundell.com. You can also get your half price personal horoscope reports package through to the end of February. Please see the link below for more.